Hello everybody, welcome to this part 48 of the Arduboy dev stream. So today we'll continue to develop our game editor and specifically more about placing the different item. So we'll continue to work with the spikes and then we'll see if we can add the other items. Or maybe no, maybe first we will export write this spike, and then we'll see if this is working. Then we can do the other items. All right, I may have to do a little pause, sorry, during the stream because I'm baking a cake right now. So right now it's cooking, it's baking. So I guess in a couple of minutes we'll make a short break. All right, so where we were, yeah, I didn't do any change outside of the stream this time, so we can just continue where we were, which is a spike. So if you remember, we had a function to check if we were clicking on the spike here, and either we add a new one or we should select this one. So the selection part is not done yet, so I propose you to do that. Let's first draw the selection. So for that we need to tell, when we draw the map, we need to tell which item is selected, right? So I guess we can just specify here the selected item. There's only one selected at a time, so we can just give it here like this. Selected item, sorry, I have some tea on my desk. All right. And then I guess we can just give this one to the draw items function, and in this one we can check, for example, so we don't need to pass it to itself, so we can, oops, sorry, keyboard problem. Still keyboard problem. All right. We can just give a Boolean flag if it's the selected, if the item is the selected item. We can just tell this item that it should draw a selection. It should be drawn as selected. So here, okay, and so we draw the image, and if we are selected, then we can just draw a square around it. So GC draw a rectangle. So we need a selected pen and for the rectangle, so would we have rectangle or position? Yeah. So yeah, it's better to, can I have a rectangle here maybe? yeah, image rectangle. Yeah, so let's do that. Draw area. So I just take the same coordinate. So x, y, and the size, and then I can just give it here and here. Then we need to create a selected pen. This can be a static variable. Yeah, I don't know which color we should use. I'll take yellow. Okay. And maybe 2. Okay, and now we need to go to the main form, not the here, to decide if we are selected. So basically I will keep the current selected item, because we may redraw the map several times when we resize or whatever. And also when we will edit this item, it's good to have it. So let's move that here. Current selection. So an item, current selected item, which can be null if there is no item placed on the map yet. And I can pass it to the redraw function, redraw map function. So where it is here. And yeah, we support null anyway. If it's null, nobody will be selected, so there will no selection around it. Yes, and then here we can try to change our selected item. So yeah, so if it's null, we just add a new item. Otherwise, we don't add an item, but we assign the selected item. Let's try that. So if I click on it, something happened, but okay, no, I'm editing the map, so I need to, okay, yeah, do this, and yeah, okay, so it works, but there is still the map edition. So to be able to select an item, I need to be in that area. On the UI, it's not great. I think it's not intuitive. So I don't know if we should change that. Probably, but I don't know how yet. So we'll do that for later. Yeah, I just realized also that the items are drawn in copy. I mean, the black pixel are replacing. It's not it's not there is no transparency. The black pixels are not considered as transparent, I would say. But I guess for the item we should have that. So this is something we should probably change into the image provider, I guess. And yeah, you can give a threshold for some pixel level, so you to make the black transparent. So I think it's let me look at it. So we are compositing mode, copy, maybe to have transparency we should probably not be into copy, but so I'm looking at do you see the I don't think you're seeing the okay, so I'm looking for the threshold for the transparency. I think there is something like that, so let me find it. Smooth text transform. Yeah, cannot find it. True. Ellipse, flush, interpolation mode, clipped empty, page scale, pixel offset mode, page units, nope. Rendering origin, no. Reset. Smoothing mode, is that this one? Nope. Text rendering, heat transform. Okay, I cannot find it. Ah, yes, I think it's not in the GC. It's maybe in the image attribute. Let's try that. Set wrap mode, remap table, color key. Ah, yes, that's the color key. Set color key. Set the color key for the default category. Is that the color key? Set threshold. Ah, threshold. Set the threshold transparency range for the default category. Maybe it's the threshold. So anyway, we just have a black and white. So something like that maybe. And probably I should not have a source copy, but a source over. And we may have transparency. No, it's not. I'm not. Okay, anyway, I think I will search that outside of the stream. I guess there's some function to do that. It's maybe the color key or whatever to. I've read that in the documentation, but I forgot where it is. Let's continue to implement the logic here. It's more interesting, I think. Okay, so now that we have our item selected, we can probably try to mirror it. So maybe I could have a context menu, but in the context menu I will only have mirror. Maybe I will add a button in the toolbar. That's probably quicker to do. So let's add a button, and we need to draw an icon. So let's create a resource for that. We need not sure if it's the icon or image. It's an image, I think. Oh, maybe not. Let's use an icon. So mirror icon. Okay. Wow, that's quite big. I just need a 32, should be enough. Okay. I forgot how to draw it. It's around here. Okay, I will do something very simple for now. I need a line like this, and I need I will draw only with line here. Like this. Oh, maybe I can do it in 45 degrees. Yeah, that's better. And I will use some white to fill that. And then I will, I'm not sure if I have a mirror here. Copy and pasting here. Actually, I should leave 2 pixels, that will be better. And let's erase some stuff. Where is the eraser? I lost the eraser, it's here. Yeah. Okay. And I need black. Okay. And let's use some white here. Okay. Then I will just move that one. No, not with the line, just this one. 1 pixel. Okay. That's well, that's a simple mirror image. Can I use that in the in this button? think, yeah, I should, maybe I should compile. And maybe I should, property of this linked at compile time, embed in rex. Not sure which one should be used. Let's try this again. Yeah, let's try the other one. Why is none? Strange. No, I don't want to. Maybe they want an image, not. I kind of forget. Maybe they want an image, not an icon. Because here, for example, this is an icon. Yeah. Let's try to convert this into an image. Mirror icon. Okay, yeah. Let's delete it. Can I copy that? Yeah, we'll do that. So this one I will remove it. Go to the resource, go to icon, remove this icon, go to image, rename this one. And here can I select it? Ah, yeah, now I can select it. Okay. So what is the size? No, I want 32. That's enough by 32. And I need to remove this. Okay. The button is not really center, but anyway, let's do this. This is not embedded. Anyway, let's compile. Where was image? Oh, sorry. Yeah, it was the background image, right? Here? Why? Why is only white? Oh. Didn't click on the right. Eh? None? Should I click import? No. Yeah. Don't know why my image doesn't appear. That's strange. Well, okay, never mind. I will fix that outside of the stream, but normally it works like this. Yeah, in the resource, I select the icon. Yeah, it doesn't appear. That's strange. It's here. It's embedded. That's my image. So I don't know why I recompile. So should be here. I don't know. Anyway, let's rename it. So tool strip button mirror item, and then we need an event for that. That's really annoyed me that the button doesn't appear. I need the click event. Okay, so not this event. I think I will create a new menu event. So let's create a new region toolbar event. All right, and then that means if we click on that button, or selected item won't be mirror, but of course we should check if it's not null. And we can call a mirror function, which we didn't write yet. So let's write this function. Maybe here. Okay, so we should have a mirror property on our item. And I need to check my cake, by the way, so I will check that in a minute. And then we just reverse the mirror flag when we click on it. So let's try this. No, this is useless. And if I click my mirror button, and maybe I need to, yeah, but we didn't change we probably changed the flag, but we didn't change the rendering. We just leave you for a few seconds, sorry. I'm back. So we should draw. So image provider can give different image if it's mirror. So probably we should change the sprite also. So here in vertical horizontal spike, we should no, it's here, yeah. So update sprite mirror, and then we should just call this update sprite with the mirror flag, or actually we can just directly use the one we have here. So let's do that. Can remove this, and this, and after we invert the flag, we can update the sprite. Okay, let's try that. So if I select this one and mirror it, and yeah, update the view, then it's mirror. All right, so that means we need to refresh also after clicking the mirror event. Redraw the level, so let's try again. Click here and mirror, and yeah, okay. And if I mirror again, yeah, okay, so the mirror is working. So let's commit this. Let's commit this. I don't have my Toto is open. Let's open it. Just a second, please. Here and here. All right. So we have our new. Oh, that may be the problem here because of the rename. This is not the correct file. This one, the icon should disappear, and let's rename that one. This one disappear, and this one should be renamed. And yeah, okay. Let's try again. No, can still not find it. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. And if I don't embed it, yes. If I don't embed it, does it work? Oh, it's still not visible here. I don't know what happened. Anyway. I think it's better to embed it. Okay, let's go back to the. All right, so we can add our icon here. And yeah, so we have our mirror and selection. So add the then go around the selected item, add a button in the toolbar to mirror an item. Okay, so we have our current selected one. The button to mirror and the selection. Okay, designers, map data. Just give the selected item. All right. Resource, we just add our icon that someday I will succeed to use. And yeah, okay, that's fine. Let's commit this. All right, so next, I want to move also these item to place them. So basically that makes the event for here, the mouse event, a bit more complicated, because now we should check if we are clicking, leave the mouse down and move, and release the mouse, then that's a move of the item. My cake is maybe cooked. I will check again. Sorry, I'll leave you for a few seconds. Okay, I'm back. I think my cake needs 5 more minutes. So we need to check if we are clicking and moving while the button is down. So in case we are moving with the left button, we should do something. I guess in the mouse up, I'm checking the item and I just select it here. I guess we should do that in the mouse down, so I can directly click and move the item. So let's move this code in the mouse down. So I will also have a switch in the mouse down. I named the item let's create a function for that, because I may use it several times. converts mouse coordinates to level coordinates. I guess I need a point. I will receive also a point. Mask card. I'll shorten a little bit the function. Convert mouse cover to chord to level chord. Okay, so I guess we probably need to also include the camera coordinate in that equation. I guess we don't right now, so the selection may not work if the view is shifted. So that's another reason to write a function to debug it one time. I will change the signature of this one. So we give the mouse coordinate, we convert it, then we ask this. I can change the signature on this function, that would be easier. Get item at, get item is under. Okay, it's in the map, I think. Yeah, ask in the map. Yeah, and the map here. Get item at. Sorry. Maybe you hear the oven calling me. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we have our location. And then we can change to current selected one if it's not null. And so I can just remove this and I can just check this actually. What happens if I click outside? Should I unselect the current selection? Yeah, probably. I can unselect it, then I will add the new one, and the new one will be the selected one. So yeah, I can do this. So if the current selected item is not null, then I can just add the is null, sorry. I can just add a new item and the coordinate is the same as this function. So let's change also the signature for add item. Y. Okay, so sorry. Yeah. So what I was saying is here we can clear this if we mouse down outside. So actually this one will return null, right? Yeah, if we didn't find anything, so we can just assign it. All right. And that means here in the mouse move, we can check if the selected item is not null, we can move it. And we move it to, again, conversion to from the mouse location. Okay. Then we should also redraw the level after moving, otherwise we will not see the move. That's suboptimal, of course. We could just maybe redraw maybe a region or whatever, but never mind, let's do it like that for now. So move, we need to implement the new move function on the item. Obviously in the edition, public void move, and I take a point as a new location. Okay, so obviously that's as easy as changing mx and my. Okay, yes, probably. Let's try that. I click and that moves, and yeah, I should do here to not add some. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, so one thing I wanted to check is if I move the camera, is my selection working? No, it's not working. Yeah, that's the function should consider the camera position. So let's fix that now. Mouse coordinate divided by this, and we should add the camera, or we'll add in front. I think it's more logical. Map camera. Is that this one? Current part of the level which is visible. Yeah. Okay, let's try again. So if I move this, click. No, still not working. It's not working. Because I put X here, not a Y. But still not working. The level yeah, the level camera is in which coordinate? Is not in yeah, it's level. What I need to multiply it by the size of the sprite. Like, I think that kind of function, yeah. They are private. Okay, should this yeah, we have three system of coordinate. Three. We have the mouse coordinate on the Windows, on the we have three system of coordinate. The coordinate on your screen, the Windows screen, the Windows application, the editor. That's the mouse pixel. That's the pixel coordinate of your screen, which is the very precise coordinate. Then we have the world coordinate, the game world coordinate for the item. And if you remember, in the game we use a int for that, which is quite big. This coordinate system is also based on pixel, so it's a pixel coordinate, but pixel on the Arduboy screen, which is smaller, obviously. So like one screen of the Arduboy is 16 times 8, 128, right? Pixels. And then the last coordinate system we have is the sprite coordinate into the array that contains all the sprite. So the camera coordinate are in sprite coordinate system, so from 0 to 16 horizontally in one puzzle screen, but the item is in the full detail coordinate system. So it's a bit it's easy to get confused with all this coordinate system. So one thing we can do is I mean, the obvious fix here is to just multiply this by 8. Okay, that you can try it. But what I'm saying is maybe we should try to make it less confusing inside our editor code, because obviously, okay, so that seems to work better. So if I move it here, and if I okay, so that works. But yeah, so what we could do is also store maybe the camera coordinate into the world game coordinate. Let's see where it is used, this one. Let me dock this here. Yeah, I want to dock it. Alright, so sorry, I didn't show you. Sorry, I didn't switch the camera. Let me show you again. So that works. If I do this, I can move it here. If I click here, that works even if my camera is shifted. Okay. Yeah, so I was looking where the camera is used. Here we call it to the map. Um, I'll let you think about it and I will check my cake. This is the cake stream. Yeah, good news, cake is cooked, baked, perfect. Yeah, so it's used here, here. That's quite a lot of refactoring if we change the coordinate system of the map. But yeah, we're thinking inside the main form, maybe we can have like items coordinate and map coordinate all in the same system of coordinate, which is the game coordinate system. So we just have to deal with mouse coordinate or the game world coordinate. And inside the map, if we need to convert the camera into level, the sprite array coordinate system, we can just divide it by 8. But that's maybe a lot of refactoring. I could probably do that outside of the stream. So yeah, for now let's keep our multiplication. I can just make it this public for clarity. All right, so okay, so that means we can move our item. So maybe we can just commit this. So we have yeah, the move function, and this is just the event handler for the mouse event. So we have our function to convert from a mouse coordinate system to the world one. We have the mouse down, mouse move, and change a bit this. And then the map data, just this public, and here we change the parameters to take a point instead of two variable. So implement the move of the selected item. All right, so we can place an item, move it, select, move. We should be able to delete it also. Would be nice. Then I need, we can have another button for that, or we should, or we can just handle the delete button on the keyboard. Both could be implemented actually. So yeah, let's do that. So here I think the key event are on the window level, main formula level, I think, because I'm not sure here. Well, yeah, maybe I can have it, but this has to, this window has to have the focus, which is not necessary. Yeah, we have the preview key down, and which event can we have? Just the preview. We don't have the key. Yeah. So actually, you want to handle the delete key even if the level doesn't have the focus, I guess. So we can just do it on that level most of the time. You don't want to handle the delete if you are if you have the focus on the tool windows. So so we can just do it on the key press. I'm not sure there's one that has a better event arg. I guess the key press. I'm not sure which one is the best. Let's see. It's a key press event arg. What do we have here? Key char. Yeah. Maybe this one is okay. Keychar. What is that? It's a char. Yeah, prefer the key code or something like that. We have the key code. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's why the other one is better, I think. Roll back. So here, I don't want this. I want, let's do the preview key down. Yeah, we have the key code here. That's better, I think. Delete key right button. Can use backspace also. Back. Oops. Sorry. Yeah. Backspace key. Yeah. And of course we need to have the selection current selected item not null. Otherwise there's nothing to delete. To have, what's that? Where is that? Yep. Then so we have add, we can have remove. I think it's add item, remove item. So we can just delete it. We clear the flag, the pointer, sorry, reference, and then we also need to redraw the level. And then we can just implement this into the map. So where's the next to the add map edition, clear set, get add item, remove item. Item to remove, and then just call the function. It's not remove. Yes, it's remove the item. Let's try that. So if I select this one and then that, no, doesn't work. It doesn't work. Okay. I'll remove this function inside edition, and then we'll put a breakpoint. Yeah. Let's put breakpoint here. This. Yes. Yeah, I remember I need to. What do I need to do? I need to set a property into, I guess, here. Which one is it? Mode. Close validation. That's layout. Key preview. Yeah, I think it's this one. Should set to. Nope. Why? Key preview. Determine whether keyboard event for control of the form are registered with the form. Yes. Forgot to do something. Let's rename it. Oh, I can. Oh. Sorry. Just wanted to rename it. Menu strip 1. Yeah, put the text. Just wanted to rename it. There's no text. Okay, so I think it should just set this, and we could have the preview. But why it's not called? Why we're not called? I will try. Yeah, I know. Maybe I need to try another key. What happens if I type another key? No. Let's try another event then. Try the key press again. Just put the breakpoint here. Key press will receive the event, but not the preview. I kind of remember that. Let me search on the net how to get the preview. Key preview. How to receive key preview. From preview, key preview property. Get out of manual whether the form will receive key event before the event is passed to controller that has a focus. We receive all key event false. Currently selected controller default is false. Yeah, I set this flag to true form key preview. Let's check again. This is my form. And key preview is true. Let's rebuild it. Oh, that's the key press, but I don't have the preview. No, I don't want that. Out when the keyboard improve from form level. I will have to go through the key press, but yeah, don't like it. I think it's not great. I've set the flag true, so. Bon, let's do it on key press then. But then I have to check the key. So key char, and this one. Can I cast it? Delete is 46. Back 8. Let's try to cast it simply. let's remove the other one. I close my main form. So remove this one. Yeah. So just the key press. Let's try again. If I didn't put breakpoint. So what's the key? Char 13. This is key back is what? Come on. Give me the value. 8. And delete is 46. No, not clearly not. 13, but I'm not sure what I pressed. Did I press back? Yeah, I pressed back. 8. All right, so that's 8. So I guess no selected item, and if I press del, nothing happened. Because that's a specific key that I want to handle. Sometimes .NET makes me crazy for simple stuff as just getting the event of the keyboard. Sometimes it's really crazy. That's base. All right. And I think I need to set something, but I forgot what. Let's remove the key preview, and let's try if it works. If it works again, it's super. Nope. Maybe yes. No. So let's search again. C# how to handle delete key. No. Key press event delete key. Yeah. Please tell me how. The character is control based on a key down or key up event. Either which Okay. Key press is not a good one. I told you, you have to find a good event handler for the key. Once you get the good one, then you're fine, but you have to find it. Which one is the best? Who knows? All right, let's try again. Let's use the key up then. And let's try again. What? Oh, that's a different event. So do you mean we have a key code in the event? Oh my god. All these events have different event parameter, event arg, I told you. Okay, so I'm more happy with that. If I press, okay, maybe I should put a breakpoint here. No, back, space. No. Key press was working, but not key up. Okay. Which key event is the best one? Please. I want something simple. Key up, key press. Okay. So removing the preview, I also lost this one. Okay, so let's put back the let's put back this to true. Then maybe we will have the right combination. Okay, key press, but not key up, key press, not key up. We have key up for back and down. Oh, we have key up for there. Woohoo! Back to business. If I do this, okay, even space. All right, so I think I found the correct combination. So for the record, use key up or key down, not key pressed, not preview key down, and set the key preview to the form. All right, so but now we should test if we can delete the, yeah, I know. Let me edit it. I deleted your key press event. All right, so let's try to delete this one. If I press super, oh, works. If I press backspace, oh, that works. Good. And if I can, yeah, I can select and move in one click, which is good. All right. So I said I wanted to add a button for this one. I can do that. Let's put a text on next to the this button, otherwise we will not see it. Here's the text. Let's oh, by the way, hello? That's strange. I will add another button and Oh, I changed the background image. I want to change this image. Yeah, it was not the correct image, but I think it's probably the same. Okay. Can still not see it. Uh, I want a text. If I select none here, or maybe I should import the local resource. Let's do it that way. Um, But why I cannot select it from the project? This is strange. Normally I should be able to import it from the project. Okay, what's the... Let's use magenta in our image. For the transparency, let's save it. And here, oh, I need to re-import it. Okay. All right. So we can create another delete image in our resource. Delete icon. That's my transparency color, and then we can use a nice red, flashy red, programmer red to draw across. Can I have maybe this brush? Can I have a large circle? Yeah. No, it's not nice. I should draw a little trash bin, I guess. That will do it for now. Alright, so if I go to the main form, I will import again. Okay, I should rename this button. So not the text is new. Toolster button, delete item. And add an event to this button, click. All right. Move that to the toolbar. And we should have a command function. I'll move it here. Delete current selected item. sorry. All right, so then I can call that function also in the click event of the button. Let's try. If I select this, I click this, yeah, it works also. If I click this, nothing happened. All right, and if I press the key, all right, so we have our two events to delete our item. That was not that easy, thanks to that decide to mess with me with the key event. But anyway, let's commit this. We have a new icon. So add the feature to delete an item. Add the event handler for the keyboard key event, and add a button in the toolbar to delete the current selected item. Alright, so here, this is our event. Yeah. And here on designer, I don't care. Resource, in map data we have or remove item. The new, we change the color of the mirror and the project. Okay. 1 hour and a half. I can still stay with you. Maybe another half an hour, I guess. Okay, I will push later. I don't have my encryption signature. So maybe we can try to export this to write this item into the map data. So let's see again what is our how should looks the map data. If I open the file, so I open our original map data. So we have our instance of different item like this one, and then we should have the init of the screen and this array of init. Yeah, this one never changed, so we can just write it like this. This one is easy to generate also. I don't know if we should have an array of spike, or if we just instantiate like that with maybe spike 1, spike 2, spike 3. If we have an array, maybe it's easier to index them. But we can think about later. Again, there's still the question of how many instances of the item we will use. So for the spike, we can reuse them, but for the other one, it's a bit more tricky. So yeah, maybe I will go to what we have now, which means this. Okay, so in this one we should, when we export, so in the write function, so this is, yeah, this is to write the level. Okay, that's the same. We write the header, we write the level data, then we should have a new function to write items. Okay, so stream writer. And right now we'll just iterate on all the item. So depending on the type, of course, we'll write different stuff. So we can have a switch case here. Item type. Or maybe I can just write a function in the item and let the item write its own type, because I guess the type is private in the item. Yeah, so let's do that. Item write, so write write instance, and I should give the writer in parameter. Read write. Update sprite is part of the edition. Let's move the region here. All right, so using, all right. Okay, so this is where I can put my switch case. Same as this one. So if we look at our map, no, not the test, the map data, this one, just move the map data here, don't need the resource. Okay, here, so we have, we need to set various flag depending on the type. So the special, I don't know if the special is, I don't remember, special is horizontal or vertical. let's check. Item spike. Special. If it's special, it's horizontal. Otherwise, it's a vertical one. Okay, the special is horizontal. Yeah, okay. So let's go back to here. And we need something like that. I will copy the 3. So special is horizontal, I said. Huh? I already forgot. Sorry. Sorry, I already forgot. Special property set special is horizontal. Okay. Horizontal, we need to set the special flag. Okay. So writer, let's write line. And then we need to, oh no, sorry. Then it depends if we are mirror or not. So we can check our mirror flag. So we're still horizontal, we're special, but yeah, so here we're mirror and here we're not mirror. All right, and this is the vertical one, which has non-specific flag set. Doesn't need to mirror a vertical one. All right, so now we need to change the instance name. So for that we need instance counter. All right, we need the instance counter. The instance counter is per type. But this is the map who owns all the instance, so he knows all of it. So I guess we can just give it in parameter here, int instance number. I'll call it like this. Okay, and give a better name, spike and plus toString. Actually, I can stringify just one time because I will need it everywhere. String instance number, or do I need it? Yeah, I can stringify here. String or I can just actually just put the yes, it depends on the type. Yeah, that's okay, can do that. Mm-hmm. I'm just thinking about maybe to get the name. Yeah, no, cannot get the name from the type. Or I should have a different function. I will need, yeah, I can write a different function to get the name from the spike, the name of the instance from the, sorry, from the type. That will be easier because I will need it here also in the init screen. So we'll need the same name, so it's better to write a function for it. Private string get instance name given the instance number. I need a switch case again on the type. And this, for these two, I can just return this plus this. Nothing, just to have a not compiling code if there is a problem here. Okay, so spike plus the number as a string, and for the other type we may have other a name, and then I can, this one I can just write it like this: string instance name. Okay, this one with the instance number, and I can just write it here. So I'm doing this because I will need this instance name again into the init function, so it's better to have one function to get it. All right, so that's our three different type of spike with the correct parameters, depending if it's a mirror, horizontal, or vertical. And yeah, should be okay. So now we just have to handle the instance number in the map data. So for that, I'm thinking maybe would be better to, instead of storing the list, a list of item, maybe would be easier, more handy to store the item into a dictionary based on their type. So we can more easily, we can export, for example, all the item of a certain type by type, and we can count more easily. Otherwise, if we have just a list with all the item mixed, we need to have one counter per type of item. So that can be done also, but I have the feeling that we may need later to maybe just iterating on one certain type of item. So yeah, Let's refactor this. Replace our list by a dictionary, and the key will be item type, and then the item. Right, so of course we need to change all that. Dictionary. So here I can remove this debug code, because now we can add some new items. So yeah, let me search again. We'll deal with that later. So for each item is in values, that's fine. And here we can add, so we will add type and a new item, and from remove, I guess there's a remove value, or I can remove the key. No, I cannot. No, I cannot store a dictionary based on the key, because there is so the key are not unique. So I want list of lists, I guess. No, I want or for yes, I want a dictionary based on key, but then I want a list. Yeah. So let's change that again. Item tip, and that's a list of item. List of nope. Type new list item. Yeah. Syntax error. What did I write? Dictionary of type and list of item. Dictionary type. Oh no, not new. The list of item. Yeah. All right, so let's search again that. So we are looking into, okay, well, I'll see that later. In each for each list of item list in values, for each item in item list. Okay, and this we just need to add, so this is a new, okay, so we need to get the list from the item tip first. if item key contains key item type. If not, then we can add it. Add, so item type, nope. And a new list of item. Add the list of items of the specified type if not already in the dictionary. Add the item in the list, in the correct list. So then we get our item. I guess, yeah, I can give the key here. And then we can have our add. And I don't need this. Okay, add our new item. All right, so that's the add. What about the remove? So first we should check if the key exists. And this is where I will need the type, get type. Huh? Is that, maybe it's private? Let's get type. No, it's not. Yeah, it's on the base class. So I should add a getter. Let's call it differently. Item type get will not write the setter. All right, so return here. If I have this, then I can get the list and then remove the item to remove. Okay. And here we have the draw function to change. So for each list of item in values for each item in item list. Right, so then we can handle the write. So we iterate again on the values. And the values and this is where we can insert our item counter. Can get one instance counter for each item in item list. We give the instance counter and then we can increase it. Then I think I should start from 0 if I write it like that. So yes, that should be okay. Does it compile? Seems so. Let's try it. I will reload the map, place some here is not good. Place it here, one here. Huh? Okay, there is a little problem in the selection, and I will place one here. And I will place one here that I will mirror. Okay. And then I save the file. Save. And then we'll look at it. So this is our spike 0, oops. Yeah, I should, okay. Special none, not good. We have several bugs here. Okay, let's check this. Start with 1 for each item list. One instance counter. Let's check the item. So we have a break if it's horizontal, vertical. If it's mirror. I may have inverted the horizontal and the vertical. Yeah. Okay. Let's do it like this. Yeah, maybe I don't have the same naming convention in the editor and in the game, which is actually not good. We should have the same, otherwise it's confusing. But yeah. All right, let's save it. Map test. We still have just one. I don't know why. So none, special was mirror, which was yeah, special was mirror, and none. Okay, that's better. But why? 1, it's called 1, should be increased. Let's do that. No, I don't want to lose my level. Okay. Okay. Let's put it outside of the parameter. Get confused. Come on, selection. No, cannot be 0. I'll start from, yeah, start from 0. 0. So that's right. 0. That's 1. Then it's 2. Ah, yeah. These are different type. In our enum, the spike horizontal and vertical are different type. All right, so let's rewrite it like this. But in game they are not different types, so which means, but we made it different type because in the editor it's easier to edit horizontal and vertical. But if we use the same type, then so I don't know exactly where I should do the difference, either into the tool, or let me check again when yeah, we have this current selected sprite ID. That is quite convenient to add an item in the map. So otherwise, yeah, I think it's maybe easier to do the special case here. I mean, in the right. Or yeah, I think it's easier in the right function. So maybe I can just then I think I will write another function like this. Yeah, that's fine. That will be easier to control the order in which I want to write the items. So write items of same type. No, I will just write it. Write item list, and then I give a list of item as a parameter. And then I can count, assuming all the items in the list are of the same type. And here I can just I'll do a special case. I will merge the two lists. Which will I call spike item list. No, I will, yeah. I will check if there is any spike to avoid crashing. So if items contains key horizontal spike, I will copy it. I will copy the list because I don't want to disturb the list of item, because I will merge the two. Then I will check for the other one. If the list is null, I'll just copy the vertical spike. Otherwise, I will merge it. Add range of this list. And right, where is that? Okay, so merge the two list of spikes. If there is any spikes, if there is any spike, write them. Yeah, maybe I can put the if inside this function. Actually, I can just create an empty list. That would be easier to handle. So we just creating a list, and this we just add range to both of them. And then we can write it. Spike item list. So we need the writer also. Right, so yeah, we have an empty list, and we add, if there's any horizontal, we add them. If there's only a vertical, we add them, then we write them. All right, let's try again this. So this one and this one here, and let's mirror it. Let's save it and check it. 1, 2, 3, non-special mirror. All right, we have it. Let's commit this, and that will be the end of the stream. So we have exposed the type and start to write a write function for the spike. And in the map data, we changed the list to a dictionary of list, remove some hard-coded code, and we start writing the items. And that's the change, and that's the refactor also. All right, so refactor the list of items to be a dictionary of list. Start to write the item list in the map, in the export file. All right. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy as usual. And then I guess outside of the stream I will fix a couple of bugs we have seen, because that's annoying for you, I'm sure. We'll show you that after. And then after we'll continue probably the reading of the spike or the init function also. We need to write the init function. After we wrote the init function, we can start testing it. We can test our level on the Arduboy, and then we can generalize the method to the other type of items. So yeah, thanks you for watching, and see you later. Bye bye.